How's your 2021 been? It's been great, right?
You want to start with that?
Yeah.
You don't want me to start it? You don't want me to start it? You want to?
No, we want to talk about 2021.
Yeah, 2020, because you can always insert your start whenever you want.
Have you ever?
I can, but I don't like to. It's harder. But yeah, go.
Have you ever thought about the fact that 2021 sounds like you're saying 2021?
2021.
Yeah.
I mean, it did.
Yeah, it definitely
It
did.
beat everyone.
It was definitely the winner of that.
0.
So, screaming on roller coasters with Clayton again.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I am so
It was entertained.
upset that he didn't invite us.
I know, I'm very upset.
We could have relived the memories.
Just imagine just watching Stephen's face down
And
on
like
the floor.
Stephen would have had
On the floor. On the floor.
I'm laying down
yeah. Like he
from the
would,
floor of the roller coaster.
Just grinning.
Stephen would have had company this time.
Would I?
Oh, would Claire go on the roller coaster? I don't know. Claire
have
goes
no
on the roller
idea,
coaster.
Maybe
actually.
not.
Yeah.
Who else is going to go with Clayton this time? Oh my God. We should just meet him there without
Yeah.
telling him.
I just want to put out
We surprised you.
Hello. We won't like appear until like he lines up, and we just like sneak in behind him and just stand there.
Don't say anything. Just wait for them to notice.
Yeah. And then get on the roller coaster with him, and like on the seats behind him, and then start screaming.
yeah. Because he won't start screaming because he's like, no, don't.
We just do the exact alternate screaming thing that me and Clayton were doing.
Yeah.
Stephen's like, I've never been on a roller coaster before, but I will do it for this.
Yeah.
I'll do it for the beer.
There's a good chance I would.
I'll do anything for a bit.
There's a chance I'd do anything for a bit. Yeah.
Remember that photo of that guy at SeaWorld on the rail?
It was really sad.
No.
Oh, the weird.
Is that like a mustache? The guy?
No, I think it was the guy. He just had like a weird smile. And he was like, I think he was bald and old.
Yeah. I think I vaguely remember him.
I just remember it was like a running joke the entire time we were down
Because he
there.
was on a poster, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think we took a photo
Yeah,
of
we
it.
took- yeah.
Yeah, there's a photo on Clayton's Facebook. I was just thinking about getting it up.
We don't need to do that now. But
It would take too long to find it.
Yeah.
There's like 200 freaking photos from Queensland.
And all of them have Clayton just being weird and creepy.
No, they're almost all of random sneaky photos of us.
yeah. He's always trying to sneak a photo.
Oh, he did.
What the fuck?
My God.
My watch just started playing some weird Samsung song.
The Samsung song.
This was brought to you by Samsung.
I wish we were sponsored by Samsung.
I wish so too.
Yeah.
Just imagine the amount of money we'd have.
So much. Damn those Koreans.
And they're great barbecue and teppanyaki.
Grape.
I didn't
Grape.
specify between which
They're
Korea.
grape takoyaki. I don't know.
Takoyaki.
Teppanyaki.
Is it takoyaki?
Taika Waititi. And we're back. This is Yahoo Answers, the show that looks at the collective wisdom of the internet and says, Happy New Year, Chinese or otherwise. My name is Stephen.
Year of the Dragon.
Yes, it's Year of the Dragon.
Oh, is it?
He's here. He's 80% deer based on the amount of times he's seen Bambi. It's Jason.
How did you know that my favorite movie was Bambi?
I had a feeling. I had a feeling in my gooch. And he's over there. He hasn't seen Brother Bear, but he has seen The Revenant. It's Alex.
Have I seen The Revenant?
I don't know. I think we went to see it in the movie
saw it in the
together.
cinema.
So
Wait, which one's The Revenant?
Leonardo DiCaprio gets attacked by a bear.
And just grunts the whole movie. He's like,
That does seem familiar.
Yeah,
He won an
that's the
Oscar for it.
entire movie, I believe.
I remember snippets, I think. That's good enough.
and you haven't seen Brother Bear? What an asshole.
What, Brother Bear?
I was gambling on that one.
I don't even know what it is.
Disney?
Disney,
Is it?
yeah.
I feel like it's a safe bet usually. I haven't seen random Disney movies.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
Brother Bear 1, 2,
was
or 3,
mine.
mate.
That was my bet. So
Yeah, good. You made a safe bet
yeah,
there.
I thought I'd be nice for a new year to the people of the internet. Wish them a happy new year.
They don't deserve it.
Because I usually
They need it. They need it this year.
do some sort of burn based on a cartoon.
Yeah.
But a new season, new me,
New us.
yeah, new show.
Not
Yeah.
New Bampton.
It's a completely new show.
Is it?
Completely, yeah.
I was not briefed on
Yeah,
this prior
so-
to this show starting.
So this season we're gonna do we're gonna answer you some Yahoo answer questions.
Yep.
And
Are you sure we're not asking them?
we'll ask. One of us will ask them, and then the rest, and also the person who asked them, will also answer them.
Oh, nice.
Or
So we'll answer questions with answers and theories and conundrums.
Mhm.
I love
and,
theories and conundrums.
Opinions and another one.
Words.
It actually sounds a lot like what our old show was.
Nah.
Maybe nothing's changed this year.
That makes sense.
2021, nothing changed.
That's why I wasn't in the brief.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, you weren't. Yeah, I guess that's why you weren't involved. It actually didn't change.
Your
That
email
makes sense.
your email for brief was nothing. It was an empty email.
I sent out a memo. You didn't get it?
You had to click all the confirms for no title or body in the email. And you still sent it out.
I did. Everything else was blank.
Yeah, it was just subject brief, and then there was nothing.
And it was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
That's
sure?
all right. But yeah, so there's still some carryover from 2020
Mm-hmm.
for the world.
At least for the start
I
of it.
mean, technically it's 2020 still for us. For like a day.
For one more day.
Yep.
Um,
It's New Year's Eve.
it is the beautiful, beautiful day.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
I guess we're still here, and you people in the future, you'll know what 2021's like. Hopefully, it's better than the first day of 2020, which was fires.
Yeah, we.
And-
Yeah, the whole world was on fire.
Yeah.
Mostly just Australia, but the whole world.
Yeah, I think it was mostly Australia. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the world felt it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it was everywhere.
It was contagious because it spread to everywhere.
Basically, there were people on the coast of Chile holding their hands out on the fire of Australia.
Yeah.
New Year's. How looking forward to New Year's?
I'm still undecided.
I think that.
about entering the new year? You
Yeah,
don't wanna-
I don't know whether or not I will,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, I think sleeping.
I think I
pills
might
now.
choose to stay in 2020.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. It can't get any better,
Living
right?
that suicidal
Yeah,
life.
exactly. It's got that such a low bar.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be disappointed again.
Yeah, exactly.
you made it to work on time. Great for you.
It feels like it's on the way up though.
Not yet.
Particularly come
We'll see how it
I don't
comes another
know,
day. But
November, December, that time period. A lot of
the
things
ending.
happened.
The ending to the year was better than the start, is what you're saying.
I am saying that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Christmas?
yeah, obviously, that's not hard. It went straight from fires into coronavirus.
Yeah. Just one after the other. Like, yeah, there was an election.
For the US's.
Yeah, for the US, for a superpower of the world
Mhm.
that turned out not as terribly as it did before.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Um,
2016. Good times.
Yeah, that were good times. And there's a number of vaccines that are
being used.
being manufactured,
They're out.
used,
They're being
and
distributed.
they're working to some extent. So
95% apparently. At least one of them that I saw once on an article.
I'll probably enter the year if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
thinking of exiting.
I think you're making a mistake.
You think so?
You think
Yeah.
you're just gonna wake up and you're just like January 1st, 2020, and just live
He's
like
Groundhog Day in the year.
and just live the entire year as it's still 2020 and just replay it. And you're like, oh, 2020 wasn't that bad.
Yeah, would you live this year again?
Yes.
You would.
Yep. I like being at home.
Yeah, okay.
That is true. Yeah, you.
It's not a good year, but like the future is unknown.
Yep.
You know exactly what happened this year. So yeah,
Also, I know how
You're
much
living
money
it.
I saved this year.
yeah.
So
You can
if
maybe
I-
save
if I- yeah, exactly. Save having more
I
money.
kind of feel like we're pretty lucky when it comes to 2020. Like,
I mean, obviously
Yeah.
we were fucking lucky, but
Australia was pretty lucky.
South Australia particularly so,
South Australia was pretty lucky.
like
We specifically were quite lucky as
yeah.
well.
because no one lost that job
No,
at all.
we were in
I-
jobs that were either essential or funded, not like
By the government.
I
yeah,
left a
by the
shit
government,
job.
yeah.
It was lucky.
I mean, David was probably the only one that was affected by it,
Yeah.
but he was affected in a good way.
it was ultimately fad.
yeah.
Yeah, ultimately, he came and lived with us.
A new roommate. So many things. It's a new year, and new questions can be asked. Do either of you want to give me a question?
No.
All right.
I'm
Well,
not prepared.
Give me a number and I'll give you a question.
Okay, 7.
So this is a pretty tricky question. I don't know how much experience we might have in this field.
What's it about?
We'll give it a go, yeah?
What's the field?
Books and authors.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
The category is books and authors.
I don't even know how to read.
For 200, Alex.
How to read.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
So this was posted about a month ago. This is from an Anons. So do you want to give them a name?
Oh, can we?
Armchair. Okay.
Yeah, armchair.
That's where you read, right?
The last name?
Footstool.
Read.
Armchair footstool read. Right. How long should it take to read a 800-page book? It took me 2 months, but a friend said they read all of the Hunger Games books in a week, and that's like 1,800 pages. End of question from Armchair.
It really depends on how much time you're spending
Yeah. I'm going
on the reading. Because
Yes.
I feel like I'd be concerned if it took you 2 months and you were doing it permanently.
Yeah. Like.
I don't feel like 800 pages is a fair few pages.
Yeah.
Whenever I have tried to read, I am constantly reading a page. Like I read it, and then I'll be thinking about something else and be like, wait, I didn't take anything on that page. And I have to go back and read the page again.
Yeah.
So it would take me a long time to get through 800 pages, I reckon.
Like I am of the same. Like I probably did. The last time I read a book of like 800 pages
Was when I was 3.
Last time I read a book was 10 years ago.
And no, you probably it's probably like that. Like I've actually sat down and like read like a proper like novel. It was probably like mid-20s, and it was like a Tom Clancy book.
I actually think the same.
And it was like 2-3 weeks. I'd like read bits and pieces, a couple of chapters, and I'd put it down. But like, there's been times where like I've gone to read a book that was about, and I just haven't finished it. Like, I'll like read it, and then I'll put it down, and like 20 years have probably gone by, and I won't finish it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, yeah. I was just going to say, last time I read a book, I think was like second year of uni. I tried to read the first Game of Thrones book on the train. I got like 20 pages in, was like, nah.
Yeah.
I prefer to just be listening to music.
I don't think it's a good read.
Yeah, I don't think
personally.
anything's a good read.
I think like nowadays though, like why read it when you got Audible? Get
Right.
Audible.
Yes.
Then we don't even have to read anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Someone
understand.
else can read it for
How
you.
long does it take to listen to an 800-page book? That's the real question.
2 months.
2 months? Yeah, approximately 2 months. I agree.
But you don't have to do the reading.
I don't know. I haven't read a book since like high school. I don't think like a proper like
Yeah.
novel or whatever. I've read a lot because law books are long and,
Yes.
and annoying.
I did not read. For uni, I mean.
I don't think I ever read a lot of the books I should have.
For uni?
For uni,
Yeah,
yes.
okay, yeah.
I sort of scanned through and tried to find like the bits that were
The
relevant.
key information.
And I was like, okay, I've got the paragraph. And then I flung the book out of my shoulder.
I never read anything. I didn't even skim. I didn't even go to lectures. So I just winged it and was like, I'll figure it out at exam time.
Yeah.
And I did.
Easy peasy.
I hate you so much.
Well, it was usually pretty hellish 2 weeks before exams,
Yeah.
to be honest. But the rest of the year was fun.
Just cram the shit out of that.
I spent 20 weeks of the semester in a subway, and I spent the last 2 weeks before the exam.
you shouldn't have.
I mean, it's pretty accurate, to be honest. I mean, you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
You couldn't handle the pressure.
You're not a crammer.
The cram is where I thrive.
Yeah, so, and I don't think it was 800 pages. Feels long. How long is a Harry Potter book?
Depends. Like the early,
like 2 or 3 hours.
I mean, yes, depends. But
I mean,
Yeah, you gotta remember, it does depend.
like the early, like the
stop being a lawyer. I'm the lawyer.
the Philosopher's Stone was only like a couple of hundred pages. Where like the Goblet of Fire and like the Order of the Phoenix and the last one,
The last.
Which one was the longest one though?
Deathly Hallows. I think that was like the big.
Because that's why it's 2 movies.
Yeah, that's my super movies. Yeah.
You're right. It is 2 movies.
yeah. I think
Not the longest one.
is it?
Which one's the longest one?
It's either the 4th or the 5th one. I think the 4th one is getting up there around like 800 pages.
Because I remember like
It's-
just
it's
seeing
like
the
this
book. Yeah.
thick.
That's a thick chosen book.
And that's paperback. That's paperback.
Yeah.
thick. So
Ooh.
Because like
like
we
hardback. I mean, it's
Fuck. I'm honestly thinking back, and I don't think I've ever finished a book in my entire life.
Really?
Like a novel.
I look at my mum and dad, and they have like just like 4 or 5 books on the go, and I'm like, what's up with that?
It's just an old folks thing, definitely.
It's because they didn't have
People read
TVs.
books.
Yeah, and then
They didn't know how to use TVs.
and then they have like 4 copies of the same book.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
we don't know how to use books.
yeah, exactly.
we get someone else to read it for us.
Everyone has their own area of expertise. Ours is not books.
No, it's not.
But there are services. There's like an app that like gives you the condensed version of books and stuff like that. And even then, I'm like, that's too long for me.
It's not condensed enough.
What's the point then?
Yeah,
Just
watch-
get Stephen Fry to read it to
exactly. That's what
Or
I
just-
want.
Or just watch the movie.
you. Yeah.
Just wait until it's the movie.
That preferably stars Stephen Fry.
Yeah. If it's the Hobbit, watch
Yeah.
the movie.
Why?
It's got Stephen Fry in it.
Yeah, and you get 3 of them.
Yeah, get through it.
Isn't there only one Hobbit book?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's actually
super short.
yeah, it's shorter than like any of the Lord of the Rings books.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird that they decided to do that.
Would you like another cue?
10.
10? This is from an Anon. You want to give him a name?
Amelia Pond.
Yeah? I want to ask why, but I'm not going to.
Okay, it's a good question.
All right. So Amelia Pond writes, am I wrong for spending my savings on wants instead of a plane ticket to my sister's wedding? ? Question mark. I started saving up for the Nintendo Switch after a Smash Ultimate was announced, which was March 2018. I even worked a summer job. On June 2018, my sister announced her engagement to her Spanish boyfriend. She was getting married in Madrid, July 2019. Dates are very important. She will live in Spain after. My family prepared money for our tickets, but on November 2018, my dad required an operation that reached the plane ticket money. Our parents can only afford to take themselves. The children have to contribute on their own. My brother, who is 25 years old, went. Me, a 20-year-old during that time, was still saving up. My 18-year-old sister also couldn't go. I just had to contribute an equivalent of $500. I'm not from America, but I will use dollars. However, I already saved up for the Switch, and on January 2019, I spent $500 on a Switch, extra Joy-Cons, 3 games, Smash Ultimate, Mario Kart 8, and Breath of the Wild. My sister was mad I spent $500 on a Switch instead of helping my parents buy plane tickets. I told her it's not her money to dictate, it's mine. I planned for the Switch long before she announced her engagement. She hasn't talked to me since that day. I mean, my younger sister couldn't go, so the family would be incomplete in the first place. What about you, Bampton? I know I've met your sisters, but would you go on a destination wedding for your sister?
What was that preface supposed to mean?
Would I go?
If you said no, I'm not going to begrudge it.
Okay.
I would have to debate it because I'm like, will it last? Probably not.
I mean, but
like-
also you're not in the same situation as
Yeah.
you have money.
Yeah, but also
But
like,
imagine if you were,
yeah, if I had to choose between
if it took you,
a new GPU or my sister's wedding, and knowing
it took you a year to save up $500.
Yeah. like knowing the people that my sister dates, I know that would be a second one. So I'd just let it go. I'd buy the GPU.
By the Switch.
Yeah,
There'll be another wedding.
yeah.
Don't worry.
There'd be another wedding down the line.
Hopefully
There
it's
could
closer
also
to
be
that
another
time.
Switch.
In fact, I won't even say there'll be another wedding. I don't think it'd make it to the wedding. They're like, I'm getting married in Spain, and then like 2 weeks later, they're like, it's over. And like, is she actually playing a Switch, or is she just like using it as like a feature piece? And it's just like,
I mean, she bought 3 games for a reason.
as she
It's
finished.
just on the mantle instead of photos of her at her sister's wedding. It's a Switch. I personally might have gone to my sister's wedding. That would have been my decision.
Mine would have depended on how I felt about my
Yeah,
sister.
but
to be perfectly
Stephen,
honest.
you like your sister.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
Like if it was Adam's wedding, I wouldn't have gone. If it was Matt's, I would have.
What
Yeah, exactly.
if you were best man at Adam's wedding? Would you still have gone?
Depends on.
I would have did to Skype in.
Yeah, I would have Skyped it. Yeah.
Skyped it to do
I would have got
things.
one of those robots that like just has an iPad on the top. And I would have Skyped in and just pretended to drive around.
My brother did that for
Mingle.
my brother did
Mingle
that
is a stick.
for a wedding.
Try
Like
to
when
kill
he was in Hawaii. So he went to the printing shop, got a cutout, and like had that at the wedding. and that was like him being at the wedding. And people were like, "Hey, John." People actually got insulted because like they'd be like, "Hey, John," and he wouldn't answer back because it was,
It was that good of a cutout.
Jesus, how good of a cutout did
So
he
like
make?
what it was like it had a stand, and so like he was holding a beer as well, and so
How to stand?
yeah, so like it was a cutout of him, and like, he had a stand, and so like he'll be.
How does that make it less visible that it's just like
Oh, no,
couple
so, like,
cutouts?
It's a 2D
So,
object.
so what happened? So like in like the after party, so there was like a garden after party.
Everyone
thing
was
after
just
wedding.
so drunk they
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
realize.
And so like they put him out like next to like a table.
Someone was making
And
out with
people-
him by the end of it.
yeah. Oh no, you should. It wouldn't surprise me. Like you should see pictures of it after. Like it was stuff was done to it.
There was a hole in,
Yeah, yeah.
in the groin.
yeah, yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
And like yeah, people were like, "Hey
Hole in
John,
the
hey
back.
John," and like
It was 2D. So
look, I know.
I wasn't suggesting that they were putting it in the front. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Good times.
Yeah, you both wrong.
How?
You can't say that, Stephen.
Not you, I mean them.
Oh, okay. You should have specified. Saying you both when there's literally two other people in the room.
Yep.
It just makes it seem like you're talking
You-
about us.
That's wrong.
Both the sister and the person that
And
bought the Switch.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if there was a right answer.
I mean,
I think there is a right answer, but it's the opposite of the two things they did.
I would have either bought less things with the Switch
Mhm.
and still tried to be able to afford going to the thing, or just wait, buy the tickets and go.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's probably what I would have done.
I think the right decision for her was to buy the ticket. And I think the right decision for the sister was not to be angry at your sister for buying a Switch and not coming to a destination wedding in Spain
Yeah.
that your family really couldn't afford because your dad got sick.
Yeah.
Or at least be like, look, if you want to,
Both
like,
of them are wrong.
yeah, like she could have been like, hey, look, can you postpone it for a couple of months and I will like subsidize your ticket, not pay for the ticket, but like subsidize it. And I'd be like, okay, I'll give you a couple
End of
hundred.
question. Who would like to give me another number?
2.
This one's from Shifty.
It's shifty as fuck.
Is it?
Yeah, so this question doesn't have an explanation. So as soon as the question's over, feel free to like jump in.
Yeah.
Jump right in.
If my parents go shopping without me and ask me to help bring the groceries, do I say, you went shopping without me, bring them up yourself?
No.
Did you want to go with them shopping?
I think they did, yeah.
Clearly. I mean, I always used
They
to like
wanted
going
a
shopping.
treat.
Yeah, I would always convince them to get me a K-Zone on the way out.
Yeah.
Or a packet of Pokemon cards or something.
That's what you want when you're shopping.
You know what?
You want some sort of treat.
Part of me says he should help, but then part of me goes, you know what? I'm that what's the word I'm thinking of?
Weirdo.
Stubborn.
Stubborn,
Childish.
childish, yeah, stubborn, childish. I'll be like, no, fuck you, and then like,
Yeah, definitely as a child, I could imagine myself like feeling those things.
like especially.
No, you didn't take me shopping.
Yeah,
so I'm not
especially-
helping you.
Especially like if your mum had gone, oh, do you want to come shopping? And you go, yes, and then she leaves without you anyway.
I mean,
that's different.
Yeah, that's different. I'd be angry. I'd be like, I got ready for nothing.
yeah, I put my shoes on.
But it's like you weren't even there actually.
Yeah.
They just went shopping and you weren't there. You were at school maybe. I don't know.
She should
I'm
have waited.
assuming this person is 7.
Bloody hell.
She should have waited.
Is that like they can't every time wait for you to be ready to go shopping?
Yes,
Yeah.
they can.
I mean,
Not everything is about you.
as a kid, everything's
Yeah, as a kid.
It does feel like it. Yeah.
I'm the only one that I am.
Dude. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a lot of times as a teen, as angsty and
Mm.
as
All
I
that-
was,
all that
You
built
were
up
a pretty
angst.
angsty
All that
teen.
built
I
up
was so
angst.
angsty.
I mean, just look at those photos of you like emo Steven.
yeah, I know. That very emo
They
kind
are.
of.
More emo than you are now.
Yeah, definitely.
it was Stephen during his peak emo phase.
Yeah, I was peak emo. I'm sure I thought like they'd be like, can you help bringing stuff in? It's like there's like I don't know, just do it yourself. Like you don't need me.
I mean, yeah, it's not really
Yeah.
much help.
Yeah, like
to be honest.
What I'm gonna grab, like it's
Grab-
just
grab
you
one
know.
bag at a time. Dad can grab 6 at a time.
Yeah, I'm tiny. I'm a tiny teen.
Yeah, I feel like every time I went out there, I'd be like, grab 2 bags, one in each hand, walk back, and then it'd be done.
Yeah,
I'd be like, literally, this would have taken you an extra
you could have
second.
done one more trip. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, give him my K-zone.
I've changed my answer. I side with the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get shopping anymore. I didn't want to bring my shopping.
Yeah, I know.
I even took myself shopping. So
Yeah, like
I think
that was your parents' problem. They went and got shopping. They didn't have to go get shopping right then.
I think that you should turn it
And
into
now they have to suffer the consequences of bringing it all in by themselves.
like I think you should turn it into like a negotiation where like you'll be like,
Don't
you'll be like,
negotiate with terrorists.
no, you'll be like, can you come help? Like, can you come help me with the shopping? You'll be like, produce the K zone, or I ain't moving.
the K zone or like the fucking
Pokemon cards. Yeah, it's
the
like,
Yogo.
if I don't see you,
I liked a chocolate bar or a Kinder Surprise.
Yeah.
Next question.
Who would be? Yeah, we definitely flipped on that one, and so either answer, whatever. Who would like to ask? Who would like another question?
One.
So this is from Pig's Ears
Oh, nice.
in the category of singles and dating.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's where you get those pig's ears from.
That's where you get the good Pig's Ears.
Single and ready to mingle.
Yes, this is from a person. They have a boyfriend.
Oh, nice. No
And,
judging.
and the question is, boyfriend won't put me at the top of his Facebook profile. Why?
You can do that.
4
What do you mean
question
at the
marks.
In the profile picture? That's at the top.
But does she mean like in a banner, like the banner?
Yeah, the
where,
banner
like,
or the
where they
profile
can-
picture. That's the only
Yeah,
thing I can
maybe.
think of.
Where like they have a cute photo up there.
Maybe you can. Can you pin stuff?
No, that's Twitter.
I don't know.
Pin stuff on Facebook?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Unless you're
To
a
your
business,
wall?
a business account.
I literally haven't looked into the intricacies of Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know if I've posted anything for 17 years. So
I don't even think I've ever posted.
I just message.
I've passed my angsty teen phase of just posting sadness every few weeks.
I think
And, like trying to attract.
Is it literally just you posting the word sadness?
Yeah, I
over and over?
There was this one time I posted just the word sadness.
was that when the police doctor knew going, we're just here to do a welfare check on Stephen Chanel.
They eventually did.
Unrelated.
Unrelated to that. Yeah, definitely unrelated. But basically I wanted people's attention, so I put a thing out
And you were sad.
that just that word and like sit just to see like who would give in to my attention seeking antics. I remember what it was about. They'd sold out of Soundwave tickets. So,
I mean, I understand.
yeah.
I mean, I don't because I didn't care about
I was
that.
so
I
sad.
don't know where to Soundwave, yeah. But I can see why someone who cares about Soundwave would be sad about it. Yeah.
I accidentally posted when I changed my job.
Oops.
Accidentally.
I mean, it just posts, Alex has changed his job.
Yeah. Can you
Without
pin
me.
it? Check if you can pin it because that's going to be relevant when I get to the description.
Oh, we're still in those. Oh,
I don't.
Oh yeah, there was more to this question.
I was about to say we jumped in pretty quick.
Yeah. I didn't say you could jump in straight after the question, guys.
Fucking hell.
Come on, guys. All right. Boyfriend won't put me at the top of his Facebook profile. Why? Why won't he put his relationship status public on Facebook at the top of his profile? I just want to be in his top priority. No, I just want to be his top priority and shows I'm important by. God damn it, this sentence is fucked.
She English good do.
All right, I'm going to try and pass this.
I completely
and
understand.
not read it as it says. Okay, I just want to be his top priority and shows I'm important. My friends' boyfriends do it, so why won't he? He says he's very private. There were no commas in that sentence, and it should have been like 3 sentences. He sets it to his friends in his info list, but not at the top. It's hurting me a lot. We had a big argument over the weekend, but soon as he got home, he took it off again. So now I've gone silent for a few days. I don't see what the issue is. Feels like he doesn't want people to know who his girlfriend is. He did stop putting me on his profile. He did stop putting me on his profile picture till I had a word. Why is he hiding me away? 3 question marks.
I
What
think,
do you think that means, Benjamin? What do you think?
Well,
He did stop putting me on his profile picture till I had a word.
I think he's just got commitment issues.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that he's just like he's just scared of making it real.
I feel like this is exactly like the
It's not
old days
Facebook
of
official yet.
MySpace, when it's like top friends. And there was like arguments if it was ever changed and if you weren't on top friends and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So pointless.
I'm so glad I never got to MySpace.
Yeah. So, what do you think his problem is? Why isn't he putting the Facebook profile to public, other than all friends? I think he's just got it on his friends. No, I don't.
Wait, what? Is that the issue? That it's not public, it's only for friends?
So, the English is so bad
Then why did you put this in the list?
because it was funny.
Why any question goes on the list? It's funny.
He set it to friends in his info list, but not at the top.
No idea.
I don't know if this person knows how to use Facebook.
I don't think that this person knows how to use English.
Maybe it might be their second language. I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Otherwise,
What have we done?
she's doomed.
Yeah,
So you think commitment is?
he's either got commitment issues or he's too timing you and he doesn't want the other girl to like find out.
He's raw
Yeah,
dogging
maybe.
you. Man. He's raw dogging you.
That's the only explanation. He's like he's either got commitment
I'm assuming
issues.
they're high schoolers.
I don't know what.
You can assume that.
Is
You could be
accurate.
wrong.
Doesn't say.
Okay.
This person's name is Pig's Ears.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah, high schooler.
Yeah.
Nah,
probably.
it's probably like she could be 100. She could be 100 years old, 50 years old.
Maybe she's the
I'd
oldest
hope
Facebook
not.
user ever.
Yeah. Maybe that's why she doesn't understand Facebook.
Still having weird boyfriend dramas.
Yeah. At 100.
They
It's
keep
like my life is Degrassi High.
they keep dying on me.
Sorry. My life is Degrassi High.
I honestly feel like the fact that she's making a big deal out of it would make me not want to do it.
Yeah,
Because I'd be like, who cares about this? It doesn't matter. Fuck off.
it's Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the same time, it literally matters nothing. So if it's going to make her feel fine, just do it. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we were advising the guy, yeah, just do it.
yeah, I mean, but like at the same time, her pressuring me would make me not want to do it.
Yeah,
And he says he's pretty private. Like, he doesn't want everyone to know, like, where he is.
I mean, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
That's why I don't post anything ever.
Yeah.
that's why he's 3 wives that don't know about each other.
Exactly.
That's how you keep your wives separate. You don't post to Facebook your relationship status.
They can just reverse like search an image and be like, what? He's got other women on his hands. What?
Like, is it fine if he's just like in a relationship but it doesn't say who it is? I don't think she's going to be okay with that because she wants everyone to know.
Yeah, but
Is
like,
that what it was? The relationship thing? Is that what they're talking
I
about?
think so.
what if he
Okay.
says that he's in a
That makes
relationship?
sense.
What if he says he's in a relationship? Doesn't say to who, but like in the banner, it has like the picture of them two together, or like in a profile picture, it's them two together. So people know it's them two, but he's just like, I don't want to like,
You know what? I feel like he should just overcompensate and just put her everywhere.
oh, like a billboard ad, like take out like a billboard ad.
Just delete all of his photos
Yeah.
and just put her.
Photoshop the banner to literally just be like patchworks of her face everywhere.
Oh.
And then same thing with the profile picture.
Change
and then
the-
everything, every little bit of detail about your life is just her name.
Yeah. Or
Change your name to her name.
every photo that had you in it, Photoshop her face on top of it. Just
Yeah.
have that.
Just go all in.
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted, Pig's ear?
Pig's ears. Yeah, I think
Oh.
that's very good. Why didn't he write in? We've got so much advice for him.
I have no advice for her other than stop caring about stupid shit. But
Yeah,
as a teenager, that's hard to do.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Everything means everything.
And,
Yeah, I know.
and Stephen knows with his sadness.
Yeah.
yeah, it's Soundwave.
Yeah, it
Sad
meant
way.
the world to me.
It shouldn't have, but it did.
That was genuine
That's
mission.
just how teens work.
Yeah, I got tickets in the end.
Ah.
So your sadness was unfounded.
Yeah, it was fun in the end. I got to go and it was a good time.
And by tickets, do you mean you jumped the fence?
No, I got actual tickets.
You scalped him.
I got tackled.
Why'd you get tackled?
This has become even more
If I
intriguing.
explain it, it's not weird anymore.
Oh.
Anyway.
Make another account for your boyfriend.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
then-
pretend it's him.
You can tell your friends that he's put you as his boyfriend.
As
now.
long as they're not friends with the original account.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Well, since it's so private, he probably hasn't added anyone.
Yeah,
yet, so-
exactly. He's only added his friends, not her friends.
and
Exactly.
friends
Yeah.
and family. And then she's just like, see, look, we're just together. At last.
Yep, that fixes it.
Fake
Lie
it.
to your friend.
Fake it.
Fake
You're not lying to them. You just
Yeah, I mean, you're
mispresenting.
technically dating.
Yeah.
Although, does he want to be?
Clearly not.
It's
maybe not.
debatable at the moment.
I think he probably does. It's probably true. He is private. He just doesn't do anything with Facebook. And
Again,
you're like forcing him to like go out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
And that's not good for relationships.
No. I would be much the same, to be honest. I don't want anyone to know what I'm doing.
You got to be like supportive and
Yeah.
there's some like healthy like leaving your comfort zone stuff, but like this isn't for that.
This is just for your benefit.
Yeah, this isn't for his growth or anything. This is like you want this.
So which means the only way to convince him is through sex, and that's it.
Through what?
Sex.
Through
I thought you said
sex.
sex, and I was like, what's a sex?
Look,
So-
I'm just saying.
While you're fucking him,
Yeah.
grab his phone,
No.
and he's not paying attention,
No.
and change it on his.
What you do is you get him halfway there, and then you stop and be like, change it on you. Change it now, or I won't finish.
Or you won't finish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll still finish.
I'll get up and finish myself off.
everyone can do that.
No,
Everyone can finish themselves off.
no. That's not what you want in that situation, though. If you're the dude, I mean.
It's not.
Probably
but-
not as the girl either, but still.
Yeah,
She wants.
I don't know that.
She wants to make a point.
it's true. All right, one more cue to round it out.
Tres.
Tres? Okay, so this is from an Anon.
Ooh.
What is their name?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Ferreira.
Fuck you.
I could go.
Okay, so Jesus Ferreira writes, how to convince two pair of parents to let a girl and her boyfriend sleep in the same bed.
Two pair.
Two pair of parents.
Compare the pair.
Pair 'em. They both don't want them to have sex.
They shouldn't. I mean, the boy's parents shouldn't. That's how they get babies.
Now, so these two people who aren't Jesus, so they're not going to have sex, just sleep. But their stupid parents won't listen. Stupid parents. So how do you convince two pair of parents?
It's very easy actually. Just give them K-zones.
You convince.
Yeah, that's why the parents didn't take you shopping. They wanted the K-zones for themselves.
Yep. They didn't want to buy two pair of K-zones.
Yeah, no. Just the one pair of K-zones.
You can get the used K-zone when we're done with it.
Used K-zone is so sad.
It's so
The saddest thing in the world, used K-zone.
It's so flappy.
What?
So, Bampton, I'm sure you've been in this situation. How do you convince two pair of parents to
Yeah.
let
Particularly, how do you prevent
a
your
girl and a
girlfriend's
boyfriend sleep in the same bed? Just sleep.
Oh, it's easy. You say, look, we're not going to sleep together. I gave her a promise ring. That means everything.
parents?
That means you're safe.
What you start the conversation with is, I'm 12 now. I can do what I want.
Wow. There's a good chance they're not that old. They could very well be 12. I think, personally, depending on how old they are, your parents are probably right.
Yeah, it really does depend on how old they are.
Yeah. If they're over the age of, I don't know, 18,
They're not right.
they're not right.
What if
They're weird.
what if you say, look, mum and dad, it's fine.
What?
She thinks I'm gay. You're not gay. And she knows that, but like you just tell the parents that like they think they're gay. Like
They're both gay.
that, yeah,
I was going to say, I think very similar actually.
You and
happened
your
to my brother.
boyfriend are gay.
for each other.
Not for each other.
No, for other sexes, because
Yeah.
they're not for
Because
each
this is
other.
a girl and her boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, as my oldest brother and his girlfriend, current girlfriend, they literally weren't allowed to sleep in the same room for a long time until they moved to Alice Springs together.
Okay.
They had to literally
Which, at that point, they were like 30.
When did they start dating?
I reckon my brother would have been about 25
Okay. And why weren't they allowed in the same room?
because her family are very Greek.
They're so Greek.
That's so great. Yeah.
Greek.
Yeah.
They just literally wouldn't let her.
Lie.
They wouldn't let her sleep over. She had
And
to be
like-
home because she still lived with her parents,
yeah.
and she was doing uni for a long time. So they were like, you have to be home. You can't stay there the night. It doesn't matter what you do before that.
Yeah.
You just can't stay there.
Because
You can
sex.
fuck all day, but you sleep alone.
They're like, the parents are like, no, sex only happens during the night. That's how it's always been. And that's how.
They've only had sex once.
I mean, she could literally
Produced a
get
child.
back at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
But as long as like she was like there when like her parents woke up. Exactly. It was like,
Yeah, so if you want to sleep together and not have sex,
Just do it. Don't tell anyone.
just do that. Say you're sleeping over at somebody else's house.
Yep.
yeah, just lie. What could go
sleep
wrong?
at a third party's house.
Both of you just say you're sleeping at a friend's house. It's fine.
And you do.
Yeah. But you just sleep together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that friend's house.
What? I didn't know you were gonna be here. Oh.
You should choose a friend that you're both like friends with,
Yeah,
a brother
a
or
cool
sister.
friend.
No, like, so it has to be the same sex friend. So brother
Yeah.
sister combo friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
And then you both go and stay at that house.
yeah,
at
like
the same time.
she's like, I'm going to stay at Stacey's house, and then he's like, I'm going to stay at Adam's house, but Stacey and Adam are brothers,
Exactly.
and then
Yeah, they're brothers.
just
Brothers and or sisters.
you can. Oh mate, it's 2020, mate. You can do that.
It's 2020. You can bring brothers.
the parents were like none the wiser. You're not lying. That you're telling the truth.
And then you only have to convince one pair of parents to let you sleep together.
Or they're away on vacation. Like they were.
What, Stacey and Adam's dad are,
Yeah.
and mum are away on vacation?
Yeah.
There's so much planning involved for this.
All
then.
it is they just have to all the other friend kids just separately ask if they can have a friend over.
Yeah.
And then they say yes. And then their parents don't have to know either.
I guess. Where are they sleeping though?
They can all sleep in one room.
They can all sleep in one
It's
room.
just a friendly sleepover.
No.
Absolutely, it is. Yeah.
You're technically in the
Had
same.
those before.
You are technically in the same bed as with 4 other people.
Yeah, exactly. Again, we've had those before at my house. My parents never cared, but
Yeah.
my parents were very different to these parents, clearly.
I think you need to find a pair of parents who don't care.
Yeah.
And then that solves everything.
I mean, David used to fuck people at our house all the time
yeah, all the time.
and accidentally walk into my mum and do weird shit.
Hey.
And then she would just be sitting in the dark weirdly. Legit happened once. It was
Don't
funny.
say anything.
No, she was like sitting in our like living area, and then David came out with a chick,
Mhm.
and then they just started making out, like leaning against the table.
Yeah.
And my mum was just sitting there, like, I don't know what
In
to
the
do. and then,
And then like a few minutes passed and it's like it's been too long.
yeah, I think it was actually David went into the kitchen and the girl went back up to the bathroom, and then on the way back, David saw her in the corner.
Yeah, just
And
like
we just, like, I think it was just like, sorry, April.
Dave.
It was so funny.
I love his work.
I had that like happen to me like when I was catching.
When you were sitting in a corner,
No, I was on the train.
Someone was,
I was
he was sleeping on a set of chairs and somebody had sex near him.
Oh yeah, good times.
What a prick.
Yeah, what a prick. I mean, Bampton, not the guy that having sex.
Nah, that guy that had sex near Brampton, that was,
He's
he was
cool.
a prick.
He's a fucking cool boy for having sex.
It's particularly near Brampton. On a train?
Yeah, this happened on a train, right?
Oh, that was also very confusing. 'Cause,
On the
like,
floor of a train, that's gross.
Yeah.
oh, that was also
So
very
many diseases.
that was very confusing for like the months after when like Mel kept asking me because like, did anything happen? And I was like, no. And then I found out like the year after I was like, oh, yeah, something happened.
Yeah, something definitely happened.
Good
But like, I was on a train. And I was like, I turned to left and like sat down, and then all of a sudden like I hear like something behind me, and it's this dude and this chick just loudly like having sex on the train, and I was like, oh,
That's hot. Did you just whip out your penis and start jacking?
I was on my phone and I stared and I was like, well, I can't get up because then they'll know. Like, I know. But like the entire carriage knows. And there was like, so I'm sitting down here. So they're behind me and then I'm sitting on this side and there's an old lady just focused across me just watching them. And I was like, I'm like, okay, I'm like staring at my phone all the entire way into Adelaide, and we get to Adelaide and like, welcome to Adelaide, and they get up and leave. I'm like, the fuck.
What you were meant to do was whip out your penis and say, may I?
May I have a turn?
Look, I'm not going to say, but like
Put a quarter on the edge of the seat and it's like, I'm next.
I'm not going to lie, Stephen. That was probably the thing that probably would have flew. That they were like, okay. They seemed adventurous.
Yeah, well, they're fucking on a train.
That is pretty
Broad
adventurous.
daylight.
I mean, there's many cameras and whatnot.
It was broad daylight, wasn't it?
It was like 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Like it was like a
That's the
peak.
best time to fly.
It was like a peak hour train.
Probably still had his morning wood.
Yeah.
That was what it was.
And it was, they were like,
You had to use it?
It won't go down. And he's like,
I gotta
get on the
use this.
train.
That's the thing about morning wood. Sometimes it's a waste.
Literally never thought of it like that.
I'm not just going to stare.
I guess if you struggle to get it up,
Maybe,
it would be a waste, right?
It was like, I can only have sex in the morning. Just
I think it's just a thing that happens.
Yeah, I never thought I had to use it.
It didn't need a name.
But what was the question?
I don't remember. It doesn't
What the
matter.
fuck were we talking about? I don't know.
I
Oh, sleeping in people's beds.
I think I
Yeah.
moved on.
Yeah, it's fine. Do it.
Yeah, I think we'd solved it with the third party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Or just sleep in the woods.
No, when you have morning
Wait for the cops to show up following a missing persons report.
Yep.
3 days later.
It's fine.
We were just camping.
Camping in the woods.
Sleep together.
I didn't
Yeah, well, you
touch it.
sleep together in prison.
For
Okay.
being missing.
Yeah. Well, you lied.
No, they just left.
No, wait. They slept together. That's why.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
illegal.
That's why they
I
need
mean,
to
if
go
they're
to
under
prison.
18, in
Well, they didn't have sex, though. They were just sleeping together.
Yeah, but no one's going to believe that.
But just because they don't believe it
not
doesn't
gonna-
mean it's going to be
No
true.
jury's going to believe that.
You're young people. You always want to fuck.
You're horny little kids. Fucking teens.
Oh.
Teens are so horny.
They are.
I just
Not
keep
me,
watching,
though. I was angsty.
I just keep. It's
You
the one thing I've
channeled
learned
your
watching
horniness into
Fox News.
angst.
Yeah. I was a Batman.
Oh. Batman.
I'm Batman. Don't look at me. Don't touch my penis. That's for the bats. All right. Thanks for coming downstairs for another episode of this dumb show.
It's real dumb.
It'll make sense in the end.
Yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.